welcome back to my channel. My name is Tawana Antoinette. Today we're going to do a reading for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node placements. If you would like to book a one-on-one session with me, my calendar link is down below. If you'd like to keep up with me when I'm not on YouTube, my social media handles are below, at Tawana Antoinette on everything. And my Patreon link is also down below if you'd like to learn more spiritual education with me. Let's start. What's going on? Clarify time for a nap. What is time for a nap here? Clarify time for a nap. The Tower. Clarify time for a nap. I'm not going to take this one. The Tower and the Five of Cups. Alright, so there's a timeout, there's a break, there's a pause. I feel like there's a random pause in something. What is being paused? What is being paused here? The Emperor and the Justice. Okay, so Virgos. I don't think this is your energy at all. Definitely not. But maybe you experience like an interruption in a connection with someone because something, like, you feel like something unfair happened, or they feel like something unfair happened. But yeah, maybe like there's like an interruption here that you experience. It could be with this Emperor archetype, which is somebody that can come up as somebody who's very stubborn. It depends on how evolved or unevolved this person's energy is, but the Emperor is known as the boss. That's daddy energy. That's like very stern. It could even be like your boss or a figure in authority. But yeah, I feel like there was an interruption in this connection with this person for whatever reason. It's either you feel like something was unfair or they feel like something was unfair, but there's some kind of interruption. Clarify, go the distance. What is go the distance? So funny how go the distance is clarified by the Knight of Swords. So, Virgos. Someone here feels like they have a new perspective on a situation, right? They have a new perspective on... Could some of you be possibly underwhelmed in the home, and you're trying to change your perspective because you're like, you know what, this is not such a bad thing. I'm going to remember that this is a marathon, not a sprint, and I'm going to change my perspective and commit to the long haul of something. So this may be how you feel about someone. This is coming up as, it's Ten of Pentacles energy, so I feel like it's like a family dynamic that you're seeing from a new perspective, something that was probably disappointing to you before. It could be with this person who you had the break with. Maybe it's a family member of yours, and you don't like how things went, but you're seeing something from a new perspective, and it's kind of like, you're like, okay, fine. Like, in the grand scheme of things, this is a long-term connection. We're in each other's lives for life. So let me act as such. That's the energy I'm getting. This person could be your husband, because the Emperor is a husband archetype too. So if you are somebody with a husband watching this, it could be... that the Emperor could represent that as well. Clarify imagine, please. And it could also represent your father. So different father wounds being triggered, or experiencing that dynamic in childhood where you feel like your father was did not acknowledge you, or you feel like the relationship was a little bit unfair between you and your dad. And so the presence of that dynamic is coming out in this dynamic with this person, and I feel like you're realizing that. It could be a lot of stuff. Tell me about imagine. Clarify imagine. The world. Clarify imagine. We have the Page of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles and the World. So why do I feel like you're the Imagine card talks to me. It talks to me about starting to visualize something in the headspace. It's kind of like the Magician card in tarot. It's like the energy of something being born in the mind. And have you been manifesting? So here's the thing, I don't get why it's by the go to the distance card, because I feel like you've decided, right? Like you're seeing something, oh. Some of you are realizing that you do not want to go the distance with this person. You do not want to stay married to this person. You do not want to stay attached to this father figure. You do not want to stay attached to this. Whoever this is, I feel like you're like, no, I am done. Family or no family, I'm seeing this for exactly what it is, and I am out. So I feel like this is you, Virgos, like you're manifesting a way on how to close this cycle out, on how to end this with this person. Once and for all. Yeah, because you're experiencing a change in perspective, in feelings, in let's clarify the change. Clarify a change in the wind. Clarify a change in the wind. Clarify by the Two of Wands. Two of Wands, what does this speak on? Traveling in a new direction. I always say that my personal interpretation of the Two of Wands is trying to make something work and then realizing that something did not, and so you have to go in another way. So yeah, this is not working for you, and you're like realizing that. You're coming to terms with that. You're accepting that. Clarify TikTok. Clarify TikTok. Clarify TikTok. It's lights out for this connection. If you haven't decided yet, you will be deciding that this is like, I feel like, yes, like you have loyalty to this person and it's probably hard, and that's probably why you can't just like, oh, I'm done. I feel like this is a slow ending. Yeah, I feel like it's an ending though. Like it's a family dynamic. It's some kind of family dynamic. If this is not your husband, this is your father, this is somebody related to you. Like there's some kind of like dynamic where it's within the family. Tell me about clarify TikTok, more on TikTok. So yeah, it's only a matter of time. I feel like you want to be happy. You want to. Do you notice that the only person in this card is this woman? There is nobody else around her, but I feel like you want your happiness and you realize that you have to get that on your own, because we're moving from the 4 people in this to getting success, and this is like this person is seeing the light that maybe the success is with themselves. Or I just feel like it's whatever this dynamic is, there's like a ticking. Like, it's like, okay, there's only so much time left. So if you haven't committed to the decision yet, like, there's only so much time that you can evade this. That's the energy I'm getting. Clarify loyal heart. Clarify loyal heart. What's loyal heart here? Yeah, you either don't feel like Actually, yeah. Tell me why. Why is loyal heart here? Why is loyal heart here? Why is loyal heart here? All right, so maybe you feel like this could be a couple things. This could be you being emotionally tied by loyalty to the situation, and that's why it's so hard for you to get out of. And it could be another thing here. It could be that you're starting to hold back because you feel like your loyalty is being taken for granted. I feel like if there's loyalty here, there should be no room for the moon card, which is keeping things hidden. And if things are being hidden between people, obviously you start to pick up on that, and then that's when you start to like hold back too. So maybe in this dynamic with this person, like they're hiding things or you're hiding things from each other. But I just feel like here, like there's a lack of reciprocity. There's a lack of reciprocity, and there's not everything on the table. Like everything is not out there to be seen. So maybe you feel like that. Maybe you feel like, yes, like maybe you feel loyal to the person, but it's difficult because you know that there's dishonesty or somebody's hiding something. I feel like you're also hiding stuff because you're coming up as the Four of Pentacles. So either you're withdrawing your feelings, withdrawing your interactions, withdrawing your energy, or something here. But something is off between this dynamic that is supposed to be loyal. So this is why I feel like it's like gonna be family for a lot of you. Clarify blessed. Clarify blessed. What's blessed here? What is blessed here? Strength. Clarify blessed. Yeah, so blessed, I love the fact that blessed is clarified by the strength and the Nine of Cups, because it talks about the Nine of Cups being exactly what you want, a wish fulfillment. And I feel like the strength card is here because it's like, okay, like right now, shit may not be feeling pretty good. It may be requiring your strength to get out of this, whatever this is, or it may require you to be strong for a moment here. But if you are to be strong, and if you are to really commit to your happiness and commit to whatever you feel like is going to make you happy, if you're to hold that vision, then I feel like you're kind of like, it's like a promise that you just have to make it through this thing. There's happiness on the other side. One more card for blessed. Yeah. There's happiness on the other side. And possibly even like this thing, when you bring a close to this thing finally, it's like you're going to be moving into a space of more creative inspiration. You're going to be more inspired in your heart space too. Like it's going to do a lot of healing to your heart space and your heart chakra. Let's get some advice. It's definitely hard to like navigate through this energy, especially when you feel committed to a person or you have like history with them or whatever. So I understand. Remember to like this video, guys, so we can beat YouTube's algorithm and so this channel can grow. So take a moment right now and press that like button. All right, what is the advice for Virgos? What's the advice for Virgos? What's the advice for Virgos? I'm only going to take that one. The next one was clean it up. Clean it up always talks about the finality of things, like bringing closure to something, cleaning up a situation, you taking responsibility of your part of something and somebody else taking their own responsibility. But yeah, this orphaned card, not a great card to come out, but I'm going to read it for you. A sense of loss. This makes perfect sense though because of the reading that we have, Of course, you're not a robot, so you're going to feel this sense of loss if you have to let go of a really, really strong connection or somebody that had an impact on your life. All right, the Oracle's message. We were all meant to have connections with other people within our families, society, and the larger culture. No man is an island, and it's important to recognize when being a part of, rather than separate from, is essential to your well-being. The issue at hand is the need to find where you fit. Be true to your core truths and values. Perhaps you no longer identify with a group or community the way you did before and need to find a new situation. You might be feeling a deep sense of loss or confusion. Address the need for belonging and know that you will find your place with others of like mind and spirit. It's okay to let go of the pressure to fit in. Not everyone will understand you. It's time to move on. Alright guys, so if this reading helped you, remember to comment, like, share, subscribe. My calendar is down below if you'd like to book a one-on-one session with me. My Patreon is down below if you'd like to learn more spiritual education with me. And my social media is down below if you'd like to keep up with me when I'm not on YouTube. So see you next time.